I and I was glad when they said unto I and I, let us stride up into the house of the living I, Jah Rastafari. Our feet shall stand in thy gate, O Jerusalem. Jerusalem is built as a city compact together. Whether the tribes go up, the tribes of the living I, unto the testimony of Israel, to give thanks unto the name of the living I. For there are set thrones of judgment, thrones of the house of David. Pray for the peace of Jerusalem. Those that prosper must love Jah. I and I now say, peace be within thee. Peace be within thy walls and prosperity within thy palace. And as for our brethren and companions' sake, I and I now say, peace be within thee. And for the love of the living I and I now seek Jah good. Hail him I, the last. Hail him I. Black prince and princesses must trot out of Jamaica. Ethiopians now stretch forth their hands unto Jah. Hail I and I, Jah of Ethiopia, I and I vine worship. Thy eye reach trod into I and I to dwell in the paths of righteousness. Lead I and I, O Jah. Teach I and I to forgive, that I and I must be forgiven. Teach us love, loyalty on earth as it is in Zion. Endow I and I with thy wise mind, knowledge, and higher standing to do thy will. O Jah, let the hungry be fed, the naked clothed, the sick nourished, the aged protected, and the infant cared for. Deliver I and I from the hands of our enemies, that I and I must prove fruitful in these perilous days, when our enemies are past and decay in the depths of the sea, in the depths of the earth, or in the belly of a beast. Give I and I all a place in thy ever-living kingdom, through the power of the King of Kings and the Lord of Lords, the conquering Lion of the tribe of Judah, high elect of himself and light of this world. Jah, the Alpha and the Omega, the beginning without end, the first and forever, the protectorate of all human faith, and the ruler of the universe. So I and I now hail to I and I, Jah, Emperor Haile Selassie I the first. Jah Rastafari. Jah Rastafari. Rastafari of our fathers. Jah of all goodness. Haile I who did I wait all things by thy word. Haile I who did I appear man in thine own wise mind to rule over this world with righteousness and to judge with an upright heart. Give unto I and I, O Jah, that wise mind that is constantly around thy throne, and cast I and I not out from among thy people. For I and I are the sons of thy handmaid. A weak creature, O Jah, have such a short existence, and too weak in overstanding in truth and in thy law. Send it unto Mount Zion, and from the throne of thy glory, that it may abide with I and labor with I and protect I in I and I works, from this hour, even and forever and ever. Haile I! Haile I! Jah! Jah! Haile I Selassie I, the mightiest of the mighty. Let thy tender loving countenance bestowed upon I and I, as truth, love, and honesty is thine own way. Haile I Selassie I. Jah! Yes, brethren and sisters, brethren and sisters, greeting. Written in the name of the living I, Jah Rastafari. I and I are here this afternoon to give ices unto the elders. The elders who paved the way, who root out the logwood roots, who root out the guango roots, and pave this highway that I and I can come freely this day to say, Rastafari, Haile I Selassie.
I from all destructive elements, round and about I, give unto I and I power to trample over the dragon and others. I and I must trample them underfoot. Through thy great, mighty, and thunderable name, I hail thy dreadful and terrible name. Haile I! Haile I! Haile I! Rastafari, most wise, visible and invisible I, who says prince and princess must come out of Egypt. Ethiopia, straightforward is on unto the kings of kings and the lords of lords. O hail Selassie of Ethiopia, I find worship. I rich come into a yard to dwell in the path of righteousness. Help I. Help and I to forgive. I must be forgiven. Teach I and I love, loyalty, on earth as it hath in Mount Zion. I do and I with wise mind, knowledge, and I understanding to do I will. I blessings to I kings of kings, lords of lords, Emperor Haile Selassie, hungry be fed, naked clothed, sick nourished, age protected, and the infant cares for. I live where and I from the hand of the wicked enemies. I and I must prove fruitful for these great days. When our wicked enemies are past and decay, in the depths of the sea, in the depths of the earth, or in the belly of a dragon. Give unto and I a place in our living king, man. Through the eye of the King of Kings, Lord of Lords, conquering lion, tribe of Judah. Elect of himself, light of this world. I find worship. Eli! 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 Almighty, most wise, visible and invisible eye. Hear and bless, sanctiful and keep I and I. Bless you and I from before the day was, now and forever. Fill you and I heart with love continually, one among another. That you and I must triumph over all them that fight against you and I without a cause. And I shall consume them now in the ancient sounds of the ancient of Bingyada through the power of the conquering lion. Eli! 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 Bless I now and forever, and I will step forward up.
Every Rastafari, have to know, start look within himself and within his movements and within his function for say, what I do as Rastafari. You see it? You bear your fruit what you come into despair with. And now, because you happen. No one can tell you when you ain't go born. And no one can tell you when you go dead. That's if you go dead, you know. Saying, yeah. Now, I and I as Rastafari have certain things to face, you know. Saying, and we have to face the thing like, say, alright, baby I go born. You know, say, yeah. Nappy. Whatever the baby gonna need when him born, you put it in there and you get it in place. Because baby have to born, you know. No. Some of I and I know say, yo, we don't embrace no concept of either life or death. I and I exist. Some choose life alone and say they don't want the death. And some of the seat and know say death is. He did it too. I don't see how one time a Rastafari spending whole time. I hold up this banner of Rastafari. And when he get translated and walk out in flesh, a guy come talk about Jesus over him. Saying, because the living Rasta now pay honor to him virgin and insisting when done when walk with and do everything with. I know you can't do nothing for the dead man, but that man was dead. Have living relative. Or him look upon you. Or him look upon you. Where at that time, you know, they strong him up. And him you have to do something for you now. And him you pay honor to him. The living one, he want to say you recognize one his mother or his father went do. And you and his mother and his father when they trod and I go through. So Rastafari. So when a virgin or a sister translate and walk out of flesh, man, can we have a time when he walk in a flesh, you know? Yo, put something in place to deal with that. Saying, and I have to now the deal with the part to say, yo, I continue with it. So, when you go through and you meet the grey bearded, dreadlocks headed, feel the honor for bend your head, man, and pay reverence. Especially make your youth see it. Because they say, I go, and you have to know, say, yo, see them one there? And them lick down the logwood and dig out the old stump them and set the road, you know. Make I and I come walk it now as Rastafari, you know. Because one time if a man say Irie, you know, a gunshot. Not by some little disease mentality, you know, one name shatter, you know, but by the state. The government of the day. Say, if the station can't wall, cemetery did it for all them. So now, back to the part where they say now, what you as a Rasta they do now? Because my virgin asked the Rasta man, say, so why that man shouldn't go and get shot? The Rasta man said, because he's a Rasta. And I said, that alone now I'm going to save a man from shot now in a Rasta. We have to serious around here. What we are do around here? Saying, what we are do around here? First thing, how we are operate, that's a guy if you know, say, yo, you can't run up on Rasta, you know, because when you run up on one Rasta, every Rasta you run up on, you know. And anywhere you're there, you know, if you're even in a bulb in a Rasta, we come see you. You see, individual thing on me, this and me, that, and where you go get pick off like a bird, just like 1963, you get round up with nothing behind it. Oh, you tried to go make a guy know a thing twice about Rasta, you know. For Rasta surely ain't Jesus. You see it? Yeah. And look here, you see them out there? With the disease mentality when them shatter, they find them liquor, them father they watch gun show with them and play gun music make them hear. Them is Rasta army. Them are trained killers and not by accident. It's not by accident, you know. Them is Rasta army, they don't know nothing else. So, this Rasta, them come round, them smoke herb, them know them roots and everything, and they are there to protect Rasta. Rasta if you operate in the way that's them mind must never tell them. Them mind must never tell them, say, you can look for Rasta and think you can go bust gun for Rasta. Well, that can come in a youth or they walk around against Rasta from when? Eh? It means so now Rasta together have to start project one kind of like make youth see it again. So I'm advocate that. I'm advocate that there's somebody that sit to him and ask him and talk for him. And that the voice that they defend him. So him now go want to lick down want to defend him, you know. Because regardless I still have certain Rasta around here who live right in Island then and walk past them every day same way. Seeing? So yo, a big disrespect go on. Very, very, very big. Yo, a serious disrespect go on. So I know as the living ones, them have to start looking at it serious as to say, well then, when these things happen, what we going to do? And now that these things don't happen, what we have to do now? Seeing? And we don't want to reverse nor stuck, you know, man. We don't want to come here every year and talk over the same thing, what must happen, you know. We want to come read up and say, all right, this thing did progress today, so why we did start that time there? Saying? Because the Rasta youth, the born, you know. Now it's very serious when I start achieve Rasta youth, I get the blessing to get one youth now and grow him as Rasta as I, you know. Because we are say, yo, whether youth go learn to spell Africa. You know? And we are say, yo, if we can't go live at one place then, make we centralize the thing at one place, a certain central thing up now one place. And we can't wait once a year to gather the place. Things must happen continue while our Rasta go charge up himself and here say, yo, if you hold a meditation, if you now hold a meditation, such and such will take you. Seeing? So we are saying we need more regular gathering. Seeing? We need more regular. Hey, Babylon gone down, you know. I and I for the heights, the aeration. And each and every one of us is the builders. But you have to know how to do it. So you have to come around and one-on-one share sound and rare. That's when you stand up around a such corner. You stand up as Rastafari in person. Not a picture on the wall, you know. Use Rastafari in person. They live Rastafari. That's the next one beside you. Can know Rastafari. For us, so you go. Anyhow, enough. Saying, what is Rastafari to you? What is Rastafari to you? What is Rastafari to you? Really? Really? Is it a call to duty? To hide naturality, walk in your purity, embrace divinity, manifest highly Selassie? What is Rastafari to you? What is Rastafari to you? Really? You're wearing locks? What it mean to you? Really? Is it a fashion? A trend? A style? Or is it your covenant? Say it's spirituality. What is Rastafari to you? What is Rastafari to you? Really? No, don't give I the answer, you know. See a man, you go in front of your mirror, ask that one. And every time you have to check yourself with that, you see it? Yeah. No, we not going to come and go on like saying ain't go on, you know. Because go on. And to all who they hear this voice attack all outside of this place, you know. Yeah. What a fool like a shatter. Round you and killing black brother. Round you and killing black sister. Why you shoot black people for, sir? How who send you here? I must have back you take the cable TV and the gun tune and turn you in a monster. Let you loose like a vampire. Well then, lightning and thunder, shook and flutter, a heartless vampire, cold-blooded murderer, fire, unquenching fire, burn out all killer. You see how them youth man here flex? Them a move like I say them name death. You don't even know who them a go and shoot next. Them willing to kill all the baby palm breasts. All of the seller they will kill the dog named Rex. Well then, lightning and thunder, shook and flutter, a heartless vampire, cold-blooded murderer, fire, unquenching fire, burn out all killer. I want to know who them, where them come from, how them come mess with the Rasta man. Then I try to fit I in them definition. But Rastafari don't owe them no obligation. I don't need them to give us encouragement to make this tradition. I now compromise with Babylon. Say if you say you are Rasta, well come show I what you mean. Can they say you are Rasta and your conscience not set you free? Say if you say you are Rasta, you have to go show just what you mean. And when you say you are Rasta, you got to let the works be seen. No quarter, no semi, 100% till Selassie.
Yeah, man. Iron flames, words of wisdom.